Hey guys, Rob here, and I'm here at my favorite gun store here, Caskey's. Uh, there's the address. Anybody interested in checking them out if you're ever in the Moorhead area? That would be their address and their phone number. And I'm about to go in here and do something that I said I would never do again. And those of you who watch my channel will probably be able to figure out what it is. But I'll see you in a bit, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, folks, so as you could tell by my little intro there, I done something I said I would never do again, and I bought a Taurus. Now, for years, I have been boycotting Taurus because of a warranty issue they failed to repair on my PT-100, my 40 caliber, but I'd seen this gun for a while and it kind of interested me, so I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. So what we have here is the Taurus TX22. I'm sorry, started to say TX100, but I have the PT100. So what you get here is, and this is just going to be a unboxing and just a first look. We'll take it out and shoot it here in a little bit. But what you get in the box is your save $30 on a Viridian red laser sale, $65, originally $95. So there's a coupon where you can get a Viridian laser to fit your Taurus TX22. Activate your warranty immediately. So go online, complete that to join the NRA. No thank you, they're a bunch of sellouts. TX22, here's your owner's manual. Just your warnings, just typical owner's manual. Goes over the operation, all the parts, and it's an owner's manual. Looks like it's pretty thorough there. There's a parts breakdown, so if you would need parts, there's all the parts numbers. Now, I did pick this up from my friends at Caskey's Gun and Pawn in Moorhead, Kentucky. If you're ever up this way, stop in and see Ray and Hayden. And but what you get in the box is, of course, your gun, your extra magazine, and of course your lock here. And you do get a thread adapter, because this barrel is threaded, so if you want to run a suppressor, there's your thread adapter. And then you get this little loading tool to assist you in loading 22. But I found that you can get a hold of these little tabs, and I haven't loaded this gun yet, but it seems to be like that you could get a hold of these little tabs enough to take enough pressure off to load the magazine. Magazines are polymer with a polymer base plate. These are 16 round magazines, so the gun will hold 16 plus 1. So that's basically what's in the box. We'll throw this stuff back in there and we'll look at the gun. So here's the gun. It comes in a plastic bag. And like I said, I did pick this up from Caskey's in Moorhead, Kentucky. Of course, they had $3.29 on it. I bought it for $299.95, which is about the going rate on them. So we'll take our little tag off here, throw that in the bag, and what we have is the pistol. The pistol has some pretty nice serrations on the back, or on the grip. Feels really nice in the hand. Got one little finger groove right there, which lays pretty well. Could have been a little lower for my liking, but I have pretty good size hands, so not an issue there. It is a polymer frame gun, striker fired. Does have the thumb safety. Up is safe, down is fire. Of course, it's not really marked. There are no indicators. The safety is ambidextrous, so you can use it from either side. It does have 3-dot sights, and they are adjustable. I keep trying to figure out which side the camera lens is on my phone. So there's kind of a look at your sight picture. This gun has polymer sights. I think they are adjustable for windage and also elevation. So they do have the elevation screws on them. Got a nice squared off trigger guard. The trigger guard's undercut to allow your hand to get up closer. You have a nice indexing point there to keep your finger when you're not shooting. Mag release is, I don't know if that's reversible or not, possibly is. I'd have to check the manual for that. And this gun is unloaded. I just bought it. I just brought it home this morning, so it's never even been loaded. So, but that's pretty well the gun. The first thing you notice about the gun is it's extremely light. This gun is very lightweight. Has a, I'm gonna guess, an anodized finish on that aluminum slide, because this slide is made out of aluminum. But it also just a really nice feeling gun. Does not have a magazine disconnect, so you can fire it with the magazine out. And we'll look at the trigger. The trigger's got a little take up in it there, and you come to a wall. And of course, I don't like to dry fire 22 much, but we're just going to do it a time or two. So, but you come to a wall there, and once you get to that wall, the trigger just breaks. It's clean. The reset's right there. It's got a good click. It's audible. It's tactile. You can feel it, and then it just breaks again. Very nice trigger on this gun. To disassemble this gun, of course, you would pull the trigger, remove the magazine, pull the trigger, make sure it's unloaded, of course. Always follow your safety rules there, and always check your gun first to make sure it's unloaded and there are no rounds in the chamber. But this gun comes apart a little bit different. You have your tabs down here just above the trigger guard, and you would pull back on your slide just a little bit, pull down on these, and your slide, and it just basically falls off. Should have lifted it up, but I was leaning the gun. So inside your frame here, it rides on, looks like mostly these rails right here. That does have a couple little rails in the back, as you can see there. But the frame is very lightweight, but the slide is like extremely light. You do have a captive recoil spring, so that's a one-piece unit, and then your barrel simply comes out, and there's a look at your barrel. Now, I know when these first come out, they had some bad barrels. I don't know if this, and I think they might actually recalled some of them. So, I think I've seen some other videos that tells you how to know if you got the updated barrel or not. Or maybe the first barrels were chrome, and those were the ones that having the issue. You do have a threaded muzzle here. You take this little cover off, and that exposes your threads on your barrel. Allows you to screw on your, this is lightweight. This is extremely light. You do have a steel block here, which is where the where all the impact from the cartridge going off would be a wear point if this were aluminum, probably. So it does have a steel insert to absorb that force of the 22 long rifle. So you do have a steel barrel and a steel breech block there. So should be no issues there. To put it back together, just reinstall your guide rod. Make sure it's seated in there. And to put this gun back together, you kind of get it back to, and you push down on it. Basically pushing down and working it back, and there you are. You're back together. So pretty simple takedown, not too hard. It does have the smallish looking ejection port, but from what I gather, everybody has no problems with this gun. Actually, a buddy of mine has one of these, and he swears by it. I've shot it. It shot everything we put through it. His is actually one of the older models, but he's had no issues with the barrel or anything of that nature. So I do have a little bit of experience with it as far as shooting one, and you know, it impressed me. It impressed my friend enough that it, you know, he trades a lot of guns, and this is one he keeps. So 16 plus 1 rounds of 22. You know, you have a full Picatinny rail there. Just a nice little gun, and I'm hoping it runs well for me. Like I said, I've had problem with Taurus in the past, and don't have a lot of confidence in them, but I hope this gun proves me wrong. Because Taurus does have some stuff that's come out in the last little bit that I found really interesting, and was tempted to buy the little 22 revolver they came out with here a while back. I forget what model it is, but you know, I looked at one of those and almost bought that. So I thought I'd give this a try and see what it does for me. So anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm sorry I ain't made a video in a few days. I've been real busy with work, and you know, just takes time to do this stuff, and ain't had time to do it really. So anyway, I appreciate everybody that watches. If you have one of these and you've had good luck with it, bad luck with it, you know, chime in. Let me know how it's running for you. I'm going to take it out here in the next little bit. We'll do a follow-up video on it, and I'll probably put its first 100 rounds to it. I may just pick a box of, I may just fill up a 100-round box of just odds and ends and all kinds of stuff and see just what it runs. So anyway, I appreciate everybody that watches. Takes the time to leave comments. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody. And until the next video, we'll see you guys later.